like I got really lucky with the band that I'm with right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Kai, the drummer, he's been drumming with Social Sig for probably since pretty darn near the start. And I've drummed with other people for sure. It's just about how committed they are and how much availability they have.
Yeah.
But also the big part is just a good hang. Like if they're just cool people to be around, it's no fun when I guess like the guitarist is like all right at guitar, and then they're just kind of like
Kind of a tool.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm glad
For
you know how to do
sure.
that, man. You know how to play the thing, but if you're like a dick, I don't want to hang out
Yeah,
with you.
it's no fun for anybody.
Yeah.
And then playing with them is just like, yeah. And I've been there before, and luckily it was just for one show. So
Yeah.
not naming any names, but yeah,
Yeah, we don't need
it
to give
worked
that.
out very quickly after that, though. Shout out Jacob Slade
Yeah.
on lead guitar, and then he has been jamming with Austin Wood, the bassist, in his own projects, and they live together now. And so I, through Jacob, have met Austin, and it just perfectly, we all just kick it together. It's fun. Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
What makes a great bandmate other than a good hang? Or I guess let's do this. What is what's something that bandmates get into disagreements about, even the good ones? What's something you guys will butt heads on? And before you answer, actually, I want you to pull the. I want to see. We got to see your face. You're blocking the face. Can you pull this down a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Now we can see your face. There we
Hello,
go. Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Here
So-
I am.
So we've got
that?
bandmates. Yeah, it should be good. Should be clicked in there.
Cool.
Bandmates, even good ones. What's something you guys will butt heads on?
It depends on the band, because with the way Social Sig runs, it's really my creative project.
Mhm.
Yet I do allow the creativeness of like Austin, Kai, and Jacob in words, but at the end of the day, I have kind of the final say on things because it is my project, my baby. And just hearing with other bands, just if you have a lot of creative people in one band all together, it can get really dicey as far as just creative input and like whose word, like what sticks and what is.
But it's good. It sounds like you guys have almost like everyone knows their role, right? Where it's like, this is your baby, this is your thing that you're doing. So it's like you're like, hey, this is what I want to do, and you have an open dialogue. But at the end of the day, it's what you say goes. Kinda.
Yep. And I love when they bring new ideas, and it's been a growing thing, and I've been getting better at saying no to things and with love,
Yeah.
And as far as like button heads, we're all pretty chill people. Like we don't really, and
because that's like a big thing. Bands, a lot of people that have been in bands, from what I've heard, and I've never been in a band.
Yeah.
I mean, I did do like a live band thing once, and it did not work out. But from the people I've heard be in several bands, it's the butting heads and disagreements. Bands break up. Like it forces them to break up, and it's like a very common thing where it's like one guy falls out, and then the rest of the group kind of just blows up. And so to not have that happen, I feel like that's got to fall on like the leader in a sense, which is, in this case is you. So that's props to you.
Yeah, like bands do break up, and no matter what, this is my project, and I'm taking this thing to the moon wherever I want to take it, which is good. Like the LLC, it's all in my name, and I have like all the like that control. I'm a very controlling person, so to speak, and but trying not to feel guilty about that, you know. And
have you felt guilty about it in the past?
Sometimes, like growing and doing more shows with the guys and having them more involved in doing these live shows, I feel that it was hard for me to really get a sense of like, what are we? Because ever since I mentioned the first 2 albums that I put out, it was just me, and I didn't really have a band, and I wasn't doing as many shows. But now it's been kind of morphing into this thing. But at the same time, I want to keep my roots as far as my creative process goes, and the control I have with it all.
That's
and the branding, the imaging, and just it. So yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.